day, everyone. I'm Geraldine, and I will be discussing to you about sports psychology. Sports psychology is the study of how psychology affects on sports, athletic performance, exercise, and physical activity. So, according to Yugi Berra, the sports is 90% mental and 10% physical. So, in the early years, 1893 to 1920, in North America, sports psychology began. So, Norman Triplett and E.W. Scripture are psychologists that are famous in this specific period. So, Norman Triplett is a psychologist from Indiana University, and he wonders why cyclists sometimes rode faster when they race in groups or in pairs rather than being alone. So E.W. Scriptures is a Yale psychologist who was interested in taking more scientific data approach to the study of psychology. Alright, so that is all about the early years during 1893 to 1920. So, the development of laboratories and psychological testing 1921 to 1938, it is when the time Coleman Griffith was known as the father of American sports psychology, wherein he was the one to develop the first laboratory in sports psychology, which helped them to initiate one of the first coaching schools in America. So he managed to wrote a classic book, which is Psychology of Coaching and Psychology of Athletics. In the highlight of this specific period, it is when he managed to publish 25 research articles about sports psychology. And these research articles are high quality and excellent during this period. Okay, so period 3, or the preparation for the future, 1939 to 1965, wherein Franklin Henry served as a trainer or an educator towards energetic physical educators who later became university professors and became one of the administrators who reshaped curriculums and developed sports and exercise science, or the field of kinesiology as we know it today. So Warren Johnson and Arthur Slater Hamill also helped him about the groundwork for future study of sports psychology. Dorothy Hazeltine Yates, also one of the first women in the United States to practice sports psychology and conduct research. And furthermore, David Tracy is a professional baseball team during this time. His work was widely publicized and credited with bringing attention towards sports psychology. Alright, so now let's proceed to period 4, which is the establishment of academic psychology, where in the mid-1960s, physical education had become an academic discipline, which is now called kinesiology, or exercise and sports science. So Bruce Ogilvy during this period from San Jose State University was known or called as the father of North American applied sports psychology. Okay, so during the period 5, or the multidisciplinary science and practice in sports and psychology, 1978 to 2000, from the mid-1970s to 2000, tremendous growth in sports and exercise psychology took place both in North America and internationally. So during this time, Dorothy Harris was one of the first women, or the first American and the first female member of the International Society of Sports Psychology, the first woman to be awarded a Fulbright Fellowship in sports psychology, and the first female president of North American Society of Sports Psychology, as well as in physical activity. So literally, Harris broke ground for future women to follow at a time when few women were professors in that field. So in the contemporary world that we have now, which is period 6, contemporary sports and exercise psychology 2001 up to now. So today's sports and exercise psychology is vibrant and exciting field with a bright future. However, there are some serious issues must be addressed. Those are the timeline of sports psychology. Have a good one and good day.